Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're back at Goodwood Motor Racing circuit, which I've raced at last year. Yeah, we're actually on the circuit today. So, 4UP team time trial. I was going to do this with my Cam's teammates, Ed Clancy and Jesse, but Jesse Yates is racing unbound, so he's stateside, and Ed, I don't know where Ed is.
Hi, I'm Ed Clancy OBE, 3-time Olympic gold medalist and CAMS ambassador. CAMS is one of the UK's leading cycle accident management companies and works with hundreds of bike shops all over the UK. Operating 24/7, 365 days a year, CAMS have assisted thousands of cyclists to get back on their bikes. And here's how CAMS can help you. If you've had a cycling accident that wasn't your fault, contact our dedicated team of advisors who will take down the details of your accident. CAMS will arrange for your bicycle to be inspected at your local bike shop. Whether you're a weekend rider, a daily commuter, or a competitive racer, CAMS understands how important the bike is to you. CAMS will then help you get a replacement bike and helmet up front from your chosen bike shop, so you don't have to wait for the insurance company to pay out. CAMS can assist you from minor accidents to more serious injuries. CAMS helps to take the worry out of what can be a very stressful situation. CAMS is here to help you move forward with your life and, more importantly, get cycling again. If you've unfortunately been injured as a result of the accident, support is on hand. CAMS will recommend specialist solicitors who will support you at every stage of the claim and ensure that you're properly compensated. With over 25 years of experience, CAMS are a team of friendly expert professionals who will get you back on two wheels.
So I spoke with Seb, the organiser. So, you still coming? I was like, well, I've got no friends. He said, well, do you want to do it by yourself? And it's a 4UP team time trial tonight. 23 miles. Said I could do it by myself, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do a road bike time trial against 4UP team type road bike time trials. I was like, what would make a fun experiment is how fast I can be compared with some pretty good teams doing a 4UP on my TT rig. I'm going to make it a fair fight. I'm employing the UCI rulebook, not the CTT rulebook, so...
Can I be a pain? So you've got a fangirl side, basically.
Yeah.
Just please. Take you on Alaska as well?
So employing the UCI rulebook, so not knee-high overshoes, not got a chest bladder or bottles at the back. The only reason it's an ish is because my position, and I love that people thought my position is dialed in for my TT helmet. It is not. It is just put together to what I think will be good for me based on experience, but it certainly has not been wind tunnel optimized. But it is not UCI, it would not pass the UCI jig. The pad, the arm pad is not far enough forwards for the UCI jig. It has been short because of the weather, because of the sunlight. I start at 3 minutes past 8 and sunset is about 3 minutes past 9, and a 25 would mean I'd be finishing about 15 minutes before sunset, which is not ideal. So they've shortened it to 8 laps instead of 10, and I don't think anyone here is going to be unhappy about that. Not a single person. So it's windy, it's raining. Luckily Goodwood has very little in the way of corners. It's going to be interesting, so we're going to go see some of the first teams off. I was meant to do a Q&A, but everyone's just wanted to be in their cars, so there's only about 5 people waiting for it. So I said I would go to the start line and impart some wisdom at the start line to teams setting off. And I also forgot my coat, because I just did not think in June in the UK I would need my coat. Ready?
Oh yeah, great. Loving it.
Just remember to change. Use the change light to the outside. So use the corners.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say use my arse to get oscillating, and then it'll just keep going for a while.
Sort of use the corner so you don't have to like slow down. Remember to change into the wind.
Yep.
You'll be good.
I can do the hanging on a wheel and hiding. I've just got no fitness.
I think everyone's in the same boat. They're just at different
I used to race
speeds.
there when it was like 220 riders in a field.
30 seconds.
Anyway, good luck. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Ready?
I know.
Thumbs up all round. You guys know what you're doing? No? Well, some quick how-tos on team time trialing. Right. Use the wind, you're always changing into the wind. So if you're coming down here, the wind's coming from the right, so you're changing into the right. So everyone is using your slipstream to come through. Prioritise going into the wind, but if you can, use the corners to do a change, so then you're travelling further to get to the back. Does that make sense? So it's one of the hardest things you can do in a team time trial is slow down and then have to speed up again to get onto the back. So if you can use a corner, take a wider line, keep the speed, and then it'll be a much easier time getting onto the back again. How much pressure are you putting in?
91 apparently.
91.
Silka says so.
You saw that gauge? Is that on that gauge? Because that's give or take 15.
Yeah.
So that is,
Probably not on.
yeah, that's more or less 91. It's 90 something. There you go. Have a good one. Actually, with all this rain, team time trialing in the rain is just spray. So being by myself might actually be a bit of a win. So whether the visor is going to be the big one, how that specialised visor holds up. I am going to use the clear one because of daylight. Go on, lads. Say on the chicane, don't go through it side by side, making sure you've done a change either way before or wait till afterwards. You don't want to go through there two abreast. Have you worked out which way you're changing at all? Off to the left here, maybe over on the far side of the circuit where the wind's coming from the left. Maybe change the other way. You go into the wind, or if there's no choice, then on the change to the outside of the circuit, so you're taking the longer route to get onto the back.
Go on, Bill.
Clearly, you'll all be following yourself because you've got the no-pin suit on.
15. 2, 1, go.
Have a good one. Yes, cows. Yeah, first few teams are off. I'm going to go get my number, start getting ready. And yeah, you? So have a good one. Start getting ready and then go do 45 minutes in the rain. Kind of feel like a numbers. I like that they've given me a number and a timing chip, even though I won't stand in any results, and you'll know it's me because I'll be the one biking by myself and not with 3 or 4 friends, 2 or 3 friends. So for everyone else, 4-up team time trial, 8 laps. Not quite sure how far that is now, but 8 laps. It'll take roughly half an hour, 35 minutes maybe. Yeah, 35, 36, 37 minutes, something like that. The time is taken for everyone else on the 3rd rider across. Goodwood, for those of you that don't know the circuit, it's a pretty untechnical circuit. It's fast, yeah, don't have to touch the brakes anywhere. To be honest, won't have to get off the tri-bars anywhere either. The only tricky bit is, which is trickier for race cars that are normally around here than bikes, is the chicane at the end. And in a bunch it's worth thinking about, but to be honest, by yourself or even as a 4-up, there's no good reason why you're not flat out through there. Did you race around here, Dad? No, Dad never raced around here.
Tested.
Oh, you tested? Oh, here we go then. What's Goodwood like in a car?
Okay until you hit the bank. My first Formula Ford, the first test of a new Crosley 25F, came down here and tested, and I went off.
Oh.
First test day. No damage, just mud everywhere on a brand new Formula Ford.
Were you invited back for a second test?
No one invited me the first time.
Oh, right.
Just turned up.
Oh, fair enough.
In those days you could.
I need to puncture a latex inner tube so then I can use it for this.
Yeah, shouldn't be long.
Too tight to cut a fresh one.
Once you get through that first lap, you're wet enough anyway. There's no more.
Yeah.
No more water you can get in your shoes at that stage. But that, normally the wind, always find the wind on that section normally, but that was behind us there, so it's quite going up the hill was quite fast. Yeah, so that was the quickest part of the circuit. It's just round there is where it's
brutal.
Yeah, pretty tough.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Good.
Yeah. Feel it with that. It might be pitch black by the time you get on.
Well, I think that's why they shortened it to 8 laps. It's just the last few teams in Sunset. I reckon I'm the lucky one really, because I'm not eating rain off of someone else's wheel and.
Well, we think we did 8. We hope we did 8. Yeah. But it ticked off a bit quicker than we were expecting. We're thinking, have we done 8?
We don't know if we felt late for it.
We'll find out. When we've got a DNF on our
Oh, well done. Also, in the spirit of fair play, I'm not even using the balaclava. And I could use the balaclava, but I'm not, because I want this to be a fair experiment because of science, and in the name of science, I want to know what is faster. Myself on a time trial bike or a 4-up team time trial on road bikes, in accordance with all the rules that one would expect from everything outside of the road bike time trial national championships, which continues to be a controversial topic in the very niche British cycling world as to the outcome there. Not to bring it all up again and spark a load of comments, but I guess I just did. Yeah, so now ready to go. It's 7:47 right now. I start at 8:03. I think I don't know at this point if it's going to do more harm than good going for a ride or not, but I am going to go and roll the bike around the car park a couple of times and roll up to the start line, take off all my clothes at the last minute. Got my no-pin streaking trousers on. I can actually, at the Ixworth crits, I managed to take them off whilst riding, which I was quite proud of myself, and I think Dad's gonna go out and film me and some teams rolling by. So I think actually the best seat in the house right now is Alaska. She's going to stay in the car and stay warm. She's not too fond of Alaska. Yeah, she's not too fond of the rain. So I reckon she's going to be pretty happy sat here. So, Alaska. Hello. Yeah, you're not too fond of the rain, are you? Let's go.
I can't believe it. Be careful from the last corner. Crosswind from the right. Yeah.
Still good fun, right?
Yeah, mate, it was the best. Were you enjoying it up to that point?
Do you want to cuddle? You're shaking.
I'm freezing.
Yeah, so top corner up there.
Yeah.
It's a wind which will take you back, and then down here as well. So these are your worst two.
I'll take a
This
full-blown
side.
racing line.
Yeah,
through.
everything else is fine.
Good luck with that, thank you.
tough guys on the finish line doing a grand job.
You guys driven all the way from Essex?
Yeah. Oh, this is nothing. Yeah.
And if I didn't, but I turned the front too much, the front wheel would start tucking. It's nice because it's so consistent. You can actually like feel it go. You can't usually do that with a bike. Is go like over the limit and then get it back and have that such sort of fine tuning. Yeah. Although having wheels skipping on a TT bike is not what you want, but I don't think I could have gone around it faster. It's just getting into the apex I found. I don't know if you found. I'd start the corner really wide, and then I'd start turning in. I'm like, I can't turn in acutely enough to actually get to the apex. So I'd just end up running it really wide, and yeah, it was wild. Enjoyed that.
You stayed upright.
Yes. Yes. It was. Good. Yeah. Right, that's it. That was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. Clean. Yeah, more so than I thought. It just. From a bike handling perspective, I've never been tested more, and I think it was really interesting because I could really push the bike because you had such a long corner with the wind actually providing the limit of grip. It was balancing the front and the rear. I was trying to put more weight on the front to keep that planted because the front slipping is a much scarier thing to happen than the rear. So yeah, really interesting. I won it by 2 minutes. Well, I'm not in the results, but I was 2 minutes faster than the fastest team. I passed the fastest team and they're very broken up. But on a day like today, on a circuit like this, with the wind as it is, that would have been so difficult to manage. So I think on a very calm day, with no rain, no wind, I think it's going to be a lot closer. Yeah, I think a very well-drilled team. I think you've got quite a cool race there, and maybe one we should explore further. Because I think that was a good TT from me. I don't know how much power I did because I don't have a power meter. I felt like I made a good job of that. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks to Dad for filming yet again.
It's okay. Horrible night, good result.
Well, what's that? I was in a little race. I won it and I lost it. I was podium, top one, bottom one. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Again, thanks to Seb for putting these races on. It's I just wish Goodwood was a little bit closer because it is a very good place to race a bicycle. And I think as a motor racing circuits, if there is a way of making them work, it could be a really good thing for cycling in the UK. But, well, as you know, motor racing is quite expensive, isn't it? So the hiring of these places is probably not in the realms of cycling entry fees as they are right now. But if we can find solutions to unlock more than just Goodwood and a couple of the other circuits that are used, then yeah, we could try finding some decent, well, better, different racing. Thanks for watching.